We're going to talk about food. That doesn't mean you need to diet. It means you need to eat regularly. Breakfast is the main meal of the day. Now, a lot of guys will come to me and say, I can't eat breakfast in the morning. That doesn't mean you have to have a big breakfast. You can have a handful of almonds. What we're trying to do is break the fast. So your body's been fasting for that amount of time. If you don't eat and then you fast longer, when you do eat, your body will naturally store fat. Okay? So something small, handful of almonds, some berries, whatever, something to trick your brain to confuse it so it thinks that you've eaten. Very important thing also is water, okay? We all have the occasional drink, the occasional beer, but if you're going to have that, you need to hydrate yourself. So especially when you're exercising, take some water with you, 1 to 2 litres a day. It's good for you. You are what you eat. If you're going to eat pies, you're going to look like a pie, aren't you? So, I mean, the best thing to do is to eat as fresh and healthy as possible. Also preparing your food. Try and have food at regular intervals rather than having big gaps between your food. Complex carbohydrates at night, which is pasta, bread, potatoes, all the good stuff. Best not to have that at the end of the day. Think of your day as a journey. If you want to fill up at the end of the day, it's most probably not a good idea. Better off to fill up at the start of the day for the journey of the day, and that way you'll burn that fuel while you're working. Now, another thing, as you get older, men's testosterone levels will decrease, and you actually will maybe produce a little bit more estrogen. So you tend to mellow out a bit more too. So exercise can increase the testosterone levels, which is a good thing. That can increase lean muscle mass. More lean muscle mass will metabolize faster for your system, so that way you can keep the fat off. If your muscle mass isn't lean, if you're quite weak, then you can actually lose that muscle mass, which in turn can make your fat cells increase. As you're getting older, we're getting tighter, we're getting stiff, especially the joints. You tend not to secrete as much synovial fluid, so keeping active will do that in your joints. So the fluid keeps a nice, even movement through your joints rather than creaking and getting tight. So being active will help that. If you're sitting down all day or at work, or if you've just been sitting down for a long time, maybe watching the cricket, when you go to get up, you're going, oh geez, it's a bit stiff. If you keep active, we can decrease that. So it's kind of a use it or lose it philosophy.